I haven't set up the C1 and C2 controls. You can actually hook up your HDMI and USB here with the special stop, but double click on the button, start it up. I'd like to return the home button. We're going to get into the app in a minute. I'm going to place this one as a return to home point right here. Double click the battery. What I did notice sometimes, I haven't replaced the yaw arm on this camera, so it's going to sit there and tip for a little bit until I hold it semi-level and it levels out. I have to replace the yaw arm. During the crash, it twisted the arm. You can see it's a little tweaked, but it doesn't affect it at all. Let me try to get into the app. Safety tutorial, blah blah blah, skip. Phantom 4. Open the camera. Hopefully I turned, telling me to calibrate my phone. Alright. I'm not getting any camera image at the moment, so I might have to go in. I got to go to my settings, Wi-Fi. Okay. I don't know why I'm not finding the Phantom. Oh, okay, stupid. Let's start this over again. I am an idiot. Oh, what DJI has done, I guess, which is a good idea. They took away the Wi-Fi aspect of it, and I forgot to do that. See, every drone is different. That's what I try to tell people. And with me and my brain all over the place, thinking and doing all kinds of stuff, they took away the Wi-Fi aspect of it to be direct drive right off the radio. So you need to plug in your USB to the back of the radio. You don't even have to turn on your Wi-Fi. That's a boo-boo by me. But now it went to my regular screen. Always check this screen, the access status. If you see any errors, especially now it's cold, it has to warm up the IMU. Okay, everything's good. I'm going to X out of that, and there we go. See, if you're not hooked up via USB, it doesn't work at all, which I think is actually a better idea. It's already saying ready to fly. It was probably ready to fly the minute I opened it up. That's DJI's new software. This is the Premiere of the Premiere. I bought it cheap because it crashed. I probably bought it less than the UpAir, but it was crashed. So every day I'm kind of wary of flying it because I don't know if there's anything else loose in there. The skids got tore apart on this. I had to redo them, and the skids are not as easy as the skids on the UpAir to replace. I mean, there's some technical baloney that's in those skids that make it work the way it does. But anyways, Phantom 4, what's nice about it, the camera's looking at the grass, so I can't see the images on the screen, but I tilted it towards the grass instead of the image, but it has takeoff on its own. I'm ready to fly. The videotape's not running because I have my glasses on. So what I want to try to do is first take off. All right, and it gives you a warning, you know, make sure no one's around when you take off, blah, blah, blah. All right, now due to the newest firmwares, she's supposed to go up 3 to 4 feet, which she's doing good now, but people are talking about that it's staying low. Now here's the wind kicking in. All right, I'm going to bring it up a little bit, but the problem with the Phantom 4 right now is the new firmware. She's not coming up directly high like the Phantom 3 like she's supposed to. I am getting a light warning here. So let me get my old man eyes on. Alright, she's just sitting there hovering. I just want to see what this warning is. Put the old man eyes on. I need a tablet, that's what it says. Battery temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. Warm battery to 25°C before flying. Alright, so the battery's pretty cool, so that's pretty cool. It's telling me the battery's too cool. So what I'm going to do, I want to get a little further away from me so I can keep an eye on her. Alright. Camera's on. Now what you have is a menu here. And what I want to go to is active track. And the camera's aiming down. Let me rotate. What active track is, alright, there I am. It's also going to ask you to turn on all obstacle avoidances. But on active track, it says aircraft too low. Alright, now look at the active track there. It's telling me go. Alright, it's looking at me. Let me get away from the table. But I want it to look at me, not the radio. I'm going to hit the go button. I'm going to put the radio down. And I want to see this thing follow me. It's like follow me. It has follow me too, but active track is different. I'm just going to do a little walk around. I'm looking around. I don't even have it recording, but alright, so I'm kind of walking around. The battery's still cold. That's the difference when you're flying in cold weather. But is that cool or what? And if I go back or forth, it's going to want to follow me. But what I want to use the active track for is to see if it can keep an eye out. Let me hit stop. Alright, I want to see if it can keep an eye out on the UpAir. The UpAir is pretty small, but I'm going to give it a try. Alright, Phantom 4 by itself, I'm going to lay this down on a table. Now what I want to do right now is I'm going to turn the radio on, see if there's any effect over the Phantom 4 with the UpAir's radio. Alright, I got the black screen again with the return to home. What I'm going to do is come over here because I started Phantom 4 in that direction. I'm watching it because there's the radio. Alright, UpAir 1 is on. Alright, hopefully the camera ain't jiggling all around because I am close to the grass. Alright, camera's good, it's not jiggling. Alright, that one's recording already. People have issues with them recording. It doesn't have all the satellites yet, so it might have just popped out a shot. So, what I want to do is, this is going to take a while. That's my only complaint about waiting for satellites. I've already flown this here a couple of times. It should be instant. Not instant, but at least the APM should pick it up a lot better. Nothing in the way, clear skies. But for that instance, let me drop down the Phantom 4. Oh, let's try another good feature with this. Is you have return to home. Right there, you have, this one is return to home and land. Cancel. This one here is how you get into the active track. So we'll leave that on. Return to home and land. I don't know if it's going to go up first or it's just going to land. Landing. And that's another thing with the new firmware. If you watched it, it came down really fast. Alright? And coming down really fast, if you're way up there, that's why I got this one. It came down really fast. You should take over. What they tell you to do is return to home, get it in your proximity, and then bring it closer to you, bring it down, and then not land it manually. You can still use this, but get closer to the ground because it's going to drop fast. And let's check out the UpAir here. The UpAir has 0 satellites. So here we go again with, I'm having a bad day with the UpAir. The voltages are good. I'm negative 17 on meters, and that's from, and I started it up there for the return to home, but I'm getting no satellites at all. So it might take a while. So let's warm up the Phantom's batteries again.
The home point has been updated. Take off.
Okay, the home point was updated, but see how she bounces? That's also because the optical avoidance is on. She lifts off and bounces. She's supposed to be at 3 to 4 feet. She's only at 2 feet. So there's something up with the firmwares on these. And it's not